Hey, do you know one of the worst drivers in America? Well, we know a place where they can get a little help. Welcome to Driver Rehab.
You have to get over, you know that, right?
Get over where?
Well, this truck's not gonna move.
Oh.
These lights.
Meet Jessica, easily the world's most nervous driver.
Go for it. Anytime you're ready. Here we go.
Oh, why am I braking?
I don't know. Jessica is one of the worst drivers I've ever been in the car with.
She was nominated by her boyfriend, Tom.
You have the right of way. Drive.
Tom is tired of doing all the driving in this relationship and wants Jessica to calm down, drive with more confidence and safely.
It's kind of terrifying, and I figured this would definitely benefit both her and I.
I can't on my side.
Yes, you can.
Jessica is so nervous, she has trouble driving and shutting the electric window at the same time.
Unbelievable.
When you're driving, there's so much you have to be aware of, and it overwhelms me and makes me very nervous. Oh.
All right. Please don't hit this guy.
Oh my God, why is he in my way?
He smashed into several cars.
The accidents I've been in have been where I've slammed into the car in front of me.
Driver Rehab, please help Jessica.
Everybody just keep calm, okay? Shh. Jessica gets really nervous, so we don't want to do anything to startle her. Jessica! How are you, dear?
I'm okay.
Thanks for joining us today. What's going on?
I just get really nervous behind the wheel. I'm very aware that I'm operating a vehicle that could kill someone. Thank goodness I have not hurt anyone yet.
Meet your driving instructor for the day, Mr. Joe Otero, one of the finest driving instructors in the world.
Joe's a former officer in the U.S. Army. In military operations around the world, he's driven in the line of fire.
And driven evasively to safety. This young lady is almost like a human Scud missile heading towards everybody else on the road.
I'm becoming aware.
Apparently.
I really hope that Joe can teach me the proper way to drive and react.
And we're off. It's time for the bad driver assessment. Now Joe can see firsthand just how badly Jessica drives.
What was that?
What was that?
I don't know.
She saw a person, she got scared.
We just skidded out for no reason.
I know. I don't know why that happened.
Really smooth accelerating.
Yeehaw.
I know.
Sometimes do you find yourself getting car sick?
Oh, yeah.
Do not hit the smokestack.
Don't cross the street.
Let's stay on our side.
Where are we?
Let's stay on our side of the road.
They have the lines for a reason.
I don't know how much longer I can do this.
I don't know how much longer I want you to do this.
Well, my nerves are shot. Let's pull over and start some much-needed rehabilitation.
Quite the list of things, but the overarching problem is you're absolutely stressed out behind the wheel.
Joe has a 3-point lesson plan to improve Jessica's driving. He'll work on stress reduction, vehicle control, and spatial recognition.
We're going to work on autogenic breathing. It is the only technique that will lower your heart rate, and it's very simple. Just breathe in through your nose, take a deep breath in, hold it for about 4, and then slowly release it through your mouth. Right? Do that for a cycle of 3 breaths. That'll help lower that adrenaline level in your body and allow you to see better and manipulate the controls better. Also, what I want you to work on is your vision. Focus where you want to go, not where you're at the moment, right? So you know what to expect. Otherwise, everything takes you by surprise. Look, even the police get out of Jessica's way.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Joe is teaching Jessica a few important techniques to bring down her stress levels. Just to stir things up a little, I'm gonna give her the Rehab Snake Surprise.
Now just imagine if for no reason whatsoever while you were driving, there was a snake on you.
Now that we've brought Jessica's heart rate back up, let's pull over and start the second rehab training level.
What we want to work on now is positive control of the vehicle.
While Jessica is a petite woman, that's no reason to not have complete control over this large van.
You're kind of reaching for the gas pedal.
Yeah, should I move?
Yeah, pull the seat up forward. Next thing I want you to do is put your hands over the top of the wheel. You're kind of reaching for the wheel, so what I want you to do is adjust the wheel down a notch.
Oh, I didn't even know that there was such a thing.
Welcome to the future.
You didn't even know there was
No.
Oh, wow.
Now put your hands again over the top of the wheel and just see if you're, there you go, that's a little bit
There
better.
we go.
Okay. You have a tendency to rotate one hand up on top of the wheel, then you get kind of lazy with your right hand.
Yeah.
Let's keep both hands on the wheel. That'll give us a feeling of positive control over the car.
Let's test her control of the vehicle on the streets of New York City.
And be smooth on the pedals. Ease on that throttle. It's a little bit like riding a bucking horse in here.
Oh, now we're running a light. Oh, geez.
Now we're in the box.
Oh my God.
Jessica did fall a little off track there, but as the lesson continued, she showed much more control of the car. Let's get into the third and final phase of Jessica's 3-point rehabilitation plan.
Spatial recognition. One of the things that you have to do is think in terms of car length and how wide the car is. You know, when we're in lanes, you tend to stay over to the right if we're on the double line with traffic coming towards us, but you don't have to. You've got to make sure that you keep the car centered in your lane. And the way to do that is, again, look ahead of you, see the lane markings, and sort of use those as your guide.
Let's test that spatial recognition on the New York City Lemon Squeeze.
Out
Good
to the left a
spatial
little bit.
recognition.
There it goes.
To the left a little bit.
Oh my goodness, guy.
You used every inch of the space available to you.
Nervous, Jessica? You now have the nerves of New York City's bravest. It's time to take the final test.
We're going to do about 20 blocks of city driving where you're going to make sure that you're controlling the vehicle, come to a stop properly at all the stoplights. We're going to do a loop around a block, just make sure you've got your spatial recognition all sorted out.
Jessica must now navigate through the busy streets of New York City. If she gets more than 3 violations, she will fail her final exam.
All right, let's get
Not
going.
bad.
Oh, hold on. You know what? Can we just go through the lights?
And to test Jessica's nerves, we have a creepy surprise.
Promise my friend would give him a ride. Who's this? Thank you very much.
Who didn't know?
Rehab the clown. How are you? Good to see you
Because
again.
nothing creeps people out more than a clown.
Here, tell you what.
Rehabby the Clown is a friend of mine and gladly agreed to join us for Jessica's final exam.
I'm sort of scared of clowns.
We know you scare easily, Jessica, so just try to stay cool with this freak show backseat driver.
Here?
Yep.
Oh
Do
my
it.
God.
Left and right and left.
Do I have to right of way?
Righty, lefty.
Yes, you do.
You're already
Go
there.
now.
You got it. Come on, quick. Oh, there's a police officer wondering why there's 10 cameras in a cloud.
You don't see that every day, even in New York. I want you to work your way all the way over to the left.
Oh my God.
Work your way over to the left.
You can do it. Whoa.
All the way over?
All the way over. Work your way over to the left.
Oh.
Don't stop in the street.
That's a violation. Try to stay cool, Jessica. And now we'll squeeze through some tight New York City streets and test your spatial recognition.
Man, this car ride is like European jeans. It's tight.
Wait, did I hit something?
Whoa, Jessica, you just took out the rehab mobile cam.
I heard
No,
this
the
thing.
camera does stick out pretty wide.
Just 5 more city blocks to go. The result of this final exam could go either way.
Oh! Cab!
Whoa!
Jessica, you're turning into a real New York City driver, but Joe doesn't seem happy. Let's pull over and see if you passed your final exam.
We looked at all the things we were going to test you on, and I have to tell you, they were not perfect, and in some cases, they were not pretty.
No.
But they worked. So I think we've got a solid 80% out of that final test,
That's
which
a
is a
passing
passing
grade.
grade. You made it.
You did it. Congratulations. Yay. All right, we'll hug first, and then you guys can hug, or someone else can hug. Hey, let's celebrate. Here's the clown. He's so happy to see you. Yay.
Her nervousness was still there. It was definitely lessened, and she even at some points got a little aggressive. She was, cursing out a couple cabs that got in the way, and but you could definitely tell she was a little more relaxed.
Tom will let me drive some more, I think, after this, and I'll just keep driving Tom's car and practicing, and it will be great.
Hey, it's a circus here every day, is it not,
Every
Joe?
day.
And thanks for watching, folks. I hope you guys learned a couple lessons along the way and can apply it to your own driving. See you next time. Go, clown. It's your birthday. Let's go, clown. It's a circus. Go, go, go.